Tell me it's playing guitar. Is it? Like, just like tapping or something.
I don't know. Does a plumber fix your toilet at the party? I'm not going to break out the guitar at the party. I'm not that guy.
That's awesome. Okay.
But, I can juggle a little bit.
This interview is pretty wild.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think it was super wild, but okay. I'll take that as a compliment. You are listening to An Afternoon with Trapper, a kick-ass 80s-inspired hard rock band consisting of Canada's Emm Griner, Sean Kelly, Frank Griner, and Tim Timlick. This podcast is a compilation of 2 interviews captured on July 4th with Sean and Emm at their respective residences. It also features their latest single, You Need an Angel, available on all platforms. Please enjoy An Afternoon with Trapper. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. We have a member of the band here. Introduce yourself. Who are you, and what is your role in the band?
My name's Sean Kelly, and I'm a lead guitar player.
My name is Emm. I am the singer, sometimes bass player, and trapper.
Fantastic. So we're going to be learning a little bit more about your band today from your perspective. Who is your biggest musical influence?
That's a really good question. I will say, again, like growing up where I did, I got a really amazing cross-section of like Detroit R&B, like Motown, and then Canadian pop, which I think was influenced by Britpop. So, I really love like everything from Peter Gabriel to Guns N' Roses.
So Detroit R&B, can you like pinpoint maybe a few artists to give us an idea?
Yeah, and you know what? They may not have been from Detroit, but
maybe that was the sound.
Yeah, like artists like Shaka Khan or Anita Baker or people like that. Cool. Yeah. And I know that that's not really what trapper is, but I think like even Sean draws from so many different genres. Mm-hmm. And I think in a way it kind of shapes our sound. So we're just not all like, we only listen to metal or we only listen to rock. Like we're informed by all these other things that we grew up with.
It's got to be Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
It has to be Eddie Van Halen. What I love about Eddie is I think he coined it. He said it's the falling down the stairs and landing on your feet. It's the ambition that comes about from joyous exploration. He's joyous. And so when you hear him, he's chasing something. He's searching for something. And it's the reckless abandon. But there's also obviously a melodic ear and a musical heart connected to all that. Eddie's huge for me. Just the whole concept, the joy. It always comes back to the joy and the smiles for me with Eddie. So anyway, it's almost impossible, though, because, I mean...
so many.
There's Jimi Hendrix, there's Jimmy Page, there's Ace Frehley, there's Paul McCartney, there's Mark Bolan from T-Rex, Ian Hunter from Mott the Hoople.
Okay, what in particular for you hypes you up for a live performance?
Well, I think it depends who you're around, like who's in your band. I've never been more happy than when I'm playing with Trapper because you just know that no one's going to really, like, if someone makes a mistake, it'll be very minor and no one's going to get mad. It was even like that with Bowie. He never got mad if someone made a mistake, right? So this whole thing of like doing everything perfectly is... kind of not what it's about, and being really prepared. So I always do my warm-ups. If I don't do my vocal warm-ups, I'm never really that good. And yeah, just seeing the audience getting into it. So we played at the Bell Center in 2015, opening for Def Leppard, and we
absolutely
played a song by a band called Corbeau, who are like a celebrated Quebec band, and it just totally like blew the roof off the place. And that's something that really gets me excited, is when I'm playing something that people really love, and it just lets them forget about life for like 5 minutes.
Wow, that's a good question. I'm pretty hyped up. Like, I mean, I love the ritual of the whole thing. I'm one of those guys. Some people laugh at me. I like having the guitar tech. I like having all that because I like to go out there the first time I hit it.
Yeah.
I want the lights down. I'm going for that thing where the first time we're seeing each other is when the lights go up.
Right.
And there's a feeling that you get when you hear the lights go down and that roar comes up. I'm chasing that. That's something I chase actively, that feeling, in whatever I do, because there's nothing like it. It's like, hey, man, maybe right now my guitar is the loudest thing in Los Angeles or Tokyo or wherever we're playing, you know.
That is amazing.
And I think that's because it took me so long to get a chance to do those types of things. My career was remarkably unsuccessful for most of my young music career.
Well, I mean, persistence pays off,
yeah,
right?
hey, man, I guess so. But anyway, I try to soak in as many of those moments as I can, and that's it.
I grew up in the fire, I grew up in the flame.
So if your life was a song, what would it be called? Now, the first part of the question is if it's an existing song. But the second part of the question is if it's a song that you were writing, what would it be called? So an existing song first.
Okay, Welcome to the Jungle.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
And then a song that I would be writing?
Yeah, like if you're like, this is a song that encapsulates my life. What is it
yeah.
called? What's the title?
Welcome to the Jungle Part 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so your life is pretty wild, is what you're saying.
Internally very wild, yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But externally not.
Not so much. Yeah.
Cowboy Song by Thin Lizzy.
Really?
That's a song that's going to play at my funeral.
Cowboy Song. Okay. I'm not super familiar with that one. Boys Are Back in Town, definitely.
Yeah.
But
I'm a Thin Lizzy fanatic.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, like I like the Cowboy Song just emotionally. What I loved about that song was it's written from the perspective of a black Irishman.
Sure.
First of all, being the only black guy in Dublin.
That's interesting. Yeah.
You're a rock and roller. So you're already separated from most people just by virtue of those two things. But yet he went on to embody Irish life to the fullest. And, you know, that song is really a romanticizing of what he thought America was like.
Oh.
And so many Irish people have done that in the past, right? And European, like, you know, imagining the freedom of being on the open range, you know?
Yeah.
And that song, I'm Just a Cowboy, Lonesome on the Trail, you know? He was singing about being wild at heart, free of spirit, and that's something that rock and roll gave me. It gave me a chance to experience a freedom I probably wouldn't have known otherwise. So to me, you know, and it gave me a chance to see the best and the worst part of life and the best and the worst part of myself. And that's a gift. You know, I haven't always walked a straight path, but I stayed on the path. Even when I veered off, I got back on.
Yeah.
And I'm really grateful that I got a chance to see that and see the humanity, even you know, people who seem like the rogues, sometimes they're the ones with the hearts of gold, right? And Phil kind of represents that to me, and I think that's the human condition.
Cherry lipstick all across the bitter face.
Is there anything that you guys have on the horizon that you guys are kind of working towards that you can look forward to in that context?
Yeah, well, we have an idea to put together a holiday show, which I think will be great because it'll really bring people together. There's not a lot of like rock and roll holiday shows.
New EP coming. We're writing. We're working on new songs. I can't wait to get back in the room because I think we've done an amazing job putting this new music together. I'm so proud of those singles that we've written.
And it's so great to play with Sean and Tim and have Frank record everything. It's really great to see how four people can make something so kind of energetic and we love each other. You know, it's like a real awesome family.
We're really looking forward to getting out, playing live, putting together, you know, a great EP. We're almost there, making new music. But really, with Trapper, we always put friendship first.
Sure.
Friendship comes first. The rest follows out of friendship, out of love of music. And yeah.
Need an angel, baby. God knows it ain't me. You need an angel, baby. You can't handle the hate.
Are you? Is that
Little dig,
are you,
little dig.
Are you cool? Or
We're
cool?
good. We're still good, right?
we're still good? No.
You're a beautiful man.
Oh, you're a beautiful man.
Okay.
You're a beautiful man.
That turned out quite nice.